No exclusive interviews, man. Get over here.
I'm coming, man.
Yeah, mate. Try to drag yourself so he can. Yeah, but listen, I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy that
Terrence Crawford, tremendous fighter. You're a big supporter of his. He wants to move up 3 weight classes and fight Canelo. What do you think?
Yeah, he can do what he wants, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think what would he have? I don't know. I just don't think it was a good idea. People thought they was crazy like that before.
During a one-time visit to Terrence Crawford's training camp, the boxing veteran met Crawford and helped him in his preparation for the bout against Canelo Alvarez. Tyson, who was a big Crawford fan before the bout, paid Crawford a call at his gym when Crawford was training with his coaching team. The former world heavyweight champion instructed Crawford on how to improve his hitting power. You have natural power, but you must always let your hands go. It's useless if you don't do it. Tyson thought his biggest punching secret was this deadly instinct.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. So let's not do that, Canelo.
Oh, you gotta wait and see. It's not long. You don't got long to wait.
What do you think Crawford has that made him your choice?
Well, he's a great all-around fighter. He's been around and watching for years, and he's gonna do well.
Mike, is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Any plans to visit Saudi Arabia?
Terrence Crawford was spotted in Riyadh training with Mike Tyson at Tyson's boxing facility just before his press conference with Canelo Alvarez. Mike Tyson had allowed Crawford to use his gym during his time in Saudi Arabia to stay focused and prepare for the press conference as a way of showing his support and inspiration to the Nebraska Warrior.
You don't think it's 50-50?
60-40, but you gonna tell him which one?
You think Crawford can stop him?
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't. He's going to, but he can't.
Aside from offering him his gym to train in, Mike Tyson joined him and gave him some training advice.
Terrence Crawford calling out Canelo.
I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terrence, because this guy was big and he was awkward.
Crawford and his team of trainers have a comprehensive plan to defeat Canelo Alvarez, but Mike Tyson's main input has been his punch power and how he can ensure that every blow he throws causes pain and damage to Canelo Alvarez. Crawford stayed in Saudi Arabia for several days prior to and after the press meeting. It was enough time with one of the best boxing legends in history.
You're still pushing for the next big challenge.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm chasing Canelo. I think that's a broad statement. I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter.
Terrence Crawford arrived in Riyadh yesterday for Friday's press conference, and he was met warmly at the airport. Fans came to take photos as he was met with flowers and given golden keepsakes like a sword and gun. In an unusual occurrence, Turkey Al-Sheikh asked Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez to a combined meal. Among the formal events, Crawford took the time to visit the Mike Tyson Boxing Club in Riyadh. Even with Tyson around, the undefeated champion took advantage of the chance to train at the prestigious facility, staying focused on his goal.
Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terrence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terrence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Earl Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt.
Turkey Al-Sheikh initially released the footage on Instagram with the caption, "World Champion Boxer Crawford during his training with the champions of the Mike Tyson Club." Ring Magazine later reshared the clip with the comment, "Terrence Crawford trained at the Mike Tyson Boxing Club ahead of the first Canelo vs. Crawford press conference in Riyadh." Watch the first news briefing live on the Ring socials. Canelo Crawford will be on Netflix till September 13th in Las Vegas.
I
think he wants to make history.
It's a big fight. Well, to make history is worth doing it.
Yeah, I think he wants to. You ever follow the WWE?
I love WWE.
The post soon went viral, giving fans a behind-the-scenes glimpse at Crawford's rigorous preparation. Terence Crawford is shown coming to the Tyson gym, shaking hands with the staff and coaches before starting his workout. "I am wearing a red t-shirt, black shorts, red shoes, and white socks." The 41-year-old fighter began with a short stretch. He then entered the ring to shadowbox before putting on black gloves to do combo punches and heavy bag workouts. Terence Crawford also skipped rope, did other core exercises, and posed for pictures with fans and gym members. A group photo commemorated the completion of his training session, capturing the intense yet respectful spirit he kept throughout.
You won't mess up your next fight, because if you fight this guy, you don't look good. The fans, I don't want. He's not gonna look good or win with this guy. You gotta constantly have fights that you know and fight a guy that's gonna make you look good. The guy gotta pressure you or something. You know, this guy's running around. Crawford's not used to this kind of movement and
weird
stuff.
fit.
Yeah, awkward as a motherfucker.
You think are you ready? You think the world's ready for Crawford?
Given Crawford's dedication to his preparation, even though he is yet to fight this year, some supporters are already sure he will win. And one individual recently pointed out that, while Crawford is not as active in the ring as Canelo Alvarez, who just defeated William Skull, his strong commitment and training regimen suggests that he is leaving little room for error. Canelo Alvarez is a skilled 168-pound fighter with a track record at super middleweight. Nonetheless, others feel Terence Crawford's ring IQ and superior abilities will allow him close the gap. Mike Tyson addressed the Canelo Alvarez-Terence Crawford fight in an interview with Ring magazine.
Oh no.
What is the best finisher in boxing?
The best finisher?
Yes, in boxing. Name a finisher that's better than Bud.
There's a Russian monster named Better BF.
If Better BF gets you hurt, nigga, what? Oh.
Jake pulled in a few months' time. Oh, you gotta wait and see. It's not long. You don't got long to wait.
What do you think Crawford has that made him your choice?
Well, he's a great all-around fighter. He's been around and watched him for years, and he's gonna do well.
Mike, is he great enough to move up two more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Mike Tyson is one of the most prominent boxing personalities in recent memory. Despite having fought in the heavyweight class, he analyzed the match as intelligently as possible. It's one of the best fights in boxing in recent years. And it's going to be an exciting fight night. Iron, Mike Tyson began. He then went on to discuss both fighters' strengths and flaws, as well as how both styles contribute to a more exciting and calculated bout. It will be more of a Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol fight than a Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Mayweather bout. After initially forecasting the bout in favor of Canelo Alvarez due to size, Mike Tyson started with a bias against Crawford and highlighted Canelo's flaws.
Canelo and Bud. Who you like in this fight?
Canelo.
Why? Because Bud had to move up 3 classes?
Yes. And in the history of boxing, I've never seen anybody move up 2 classes and be successful.
Well, Roy did.
I mean, but not in one jump. Not in one leap.
Mike Tyson mentioned that Canelo Alvarez's shortcomings are worth monitoring, especially his conditioning and stamina. While he is an incredibly skilled boxer with devastating hitting power, he occasionally shows indications of tiredness after long-duration fights. Mike Tyson used the fight against Bivol as an example. Can result in diminished precision and power in his punches, which can be exploited by opponents who can survive the early rounds and take advantage of Canelo's exhaustion in the later stages of the fight. Furthermore, Canelo's defensive skills can be uneven at times, leaving him exposed to opponent attacks caused by gaps in concentration or to aggressive maneuvers.
Hey, Mike, Canelo Crawford. Crawford's in the building. Canelo fights this weekend. What do you think of that fight?
Where's the fight gonna be at?
Well, they say in Vegas, maybe in September, but Canelo's got to get through.
Well, I'll be there.
This inconsistency in defense can be a worrying against opponents like Crawford, who excel at landing accurate shots and capitalizing on their opponents' mistakes. According to Tyson, Canelo's vulnerability stretches to opponents with outstanding footwork and movement. He has clearly struggled to keep up with rivals with good footwork and mobility, like his Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant. Canelo's fighting style is more simple and forceful, which might make it tough for him to adjust to opponents who are always moving and creating angles.
He's a little overrated.
Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good.
Furthermore, Canelo's flat-footed approach might be disadvantageous against certain opponents, especially those with quick feet and the ability to create angles. This was obvious in his battle with Dimitri Bivol, where his simpler, flat-footed stance slowed him down and allowed Bivol to beat him to the punch. Opponents with good jabs can also successfully land punches on Canelo, which is especially problematic for those with longer reach or jab-centric strategy. Overall, while Canelo is an incredibly accomplished boxer, his flaws are worth knowing for anyone looking to compete against him.
What do you say?
I said Crawford too. It's really a pick'em fight. I'm just interested. I'm be happy in either way.
Canelo.
Following this, Mike Tyson addressed Canelo Alvarez's strengths. He thought Canelo Alvarez's success was due to a mix of his great skills, unwavering commitment, and strategic training. Mike Tyson listed Canelo Alvarez's strengths, saying he has outstanding boxing skills such as forceful striking, excellent counter-punching, and precise head and body movement. His rigorous training routine is geared to his individual requirements, including long-distance jogging to increase stamina, boxing-specific drills to improve his technique, and sparring sessions to prepare him for the rigors of a fight.
We the best boxers in the town. We the best boxers. Stop playing, bro. We got Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Bud Crawford. We the best. Stop playing. Who can beat us? Nobody. Stop playing. We got Mike Tyson right here.
Canelo's crew meticulously picked sparring partners that match the style and physical characteristics of his next opponent, helping him to hone his skills and gain confidence. This careful dedication to training has allowed him to adapt to many fighting styles and weight classes, transforming him into a fearsome opponent in the arena. Canelo's success stems from his dedication to his craft, which requires him to constantly adapt and improve his skills in order to stay ahead of the competition. He has shown an unwavering enthusiasm for boxing, always trying to improve and push himself to new limits.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch.
His mental toughness is also an important aspect in his success, as he has displayed tenacity in the face of adversity, learning from failures and using them to develop and better. Whether he's facing a difficult opponent or dealing with the expectations of being a winner, Canelo's mental toughness has kept him focused and motivated. Canelo Alvarez has become a world-class boxer because to a mix of physical skill, systematic planning, and mental tenacity. His record-breaking career includes multiple world titles in four weight classes. When asked about the meeting, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson quickly spoke out against the notion of Canelo and Crawford fighting, citing the weight differential between the two fighters as a major reason. Mike Tyson stated on the It Is What It Is podcast that he thinks the significant weight disparity between the boxes will be important.
What do you think about Terrence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight. And
I hate that fight. I hate that fight for him. The weight difference looked extremely annoying. It's a lot of weight, Tyson explained. Tyson reaffirmed his statement by recalling Crawford's fight with Israel Madrimov in August 2024, when Crawford was the welterweight title and climbed up to 154 pounds. Since 2016, the fight has come down to a choice. Crawford would now have to go up to weight classes to face Canelo, so Tyson feels he shouldn't be fighting that guy.
Well, here you go.
Despite his initial reaction to Crawford stepping up to face Canelo, which is a hefty ask for the 37-year-old, Iron Mike appears to have reversed his position, saying that eyes signify nothing. Some males have beaten people. They're beating bigger opponents. To divisions bigger than them, it is not impossible. Henry Armstrong, a featherweight, beat the middleweight champion at 130 pounds. He beat the welterweight champion. He then fought to a draw with the middleweight king. So I believe that size means nothing, but determination means everything.
We the best boxers in the town. We the best boxers. Stop playing, bro. We got Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Bud Crawford. We the best. Stop playing. Who can beat us? Nobody. Stop playing. We got Mike Tyson right here.
There were already signs that Iron Mike Tyson had changed his mind after agreeing to Keyshawn Davis' statement regarding him. Terence Crawford and Shocker Stevenson stay undefeated. This happened on the Fatal Fury car, where Rolly Romero won his championship battle against Ryan Garcia in Times Square, New York. No one can beat us. We are the best fighters, yelled an ecstatic Keyshawn Davis on the streets of Manhattan, referring to himself, Shocker, and Crawford. Iron Mike backed the remark, knowing that the toughest challenge of Terence Crawford's career was about to be revealed. I engaged in the joy of the event. It'll be a success.
Canelo versus who? Canelo did what he had to do to get the victory.
What do you want next? It seems like that's going to be the fight. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight in boxing.
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford.
And it's not the first time Tyson has mentioned Crawford, whom he considers a dynamic boxer who will definitely accomplish far more against Canelo than William Skull. In a disastrous show that felt more like a long-distance run than a boxing match on a forgettable morning in Riyadh. This is what the famous Tyson mentioned. Terence Crawford has proven over the years that he is an excellent, versatile boxer. He is going to be extremely successful. Great success. He went on to discuss Crawford's strength. He added, Terence Crawford's success can be attributed to his unrivaled versatility in the ring.
I'm going with Terence Crawford, you know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect.
His ability to move between orthodox and southpaw stances makes him a nightmare to face, as he can create angles, confuse opponents, and exploit weaknesses. This distinct skill set allows him to adapt to various fighting methods and profit on his opponent's mistakes. Crawford's lightning-fast quickness is another adding aspect to his success. His hand speed and footwork are among the best in the sport, allowing him to land rapid combinations and escape punches easily. Mike Tyson stated this in a recent interview with Fight Hype. Briggs was clear. Crawford all day, every day, he might stop him. I am rarely wrong, he said.
Build up the anticipation, the weight differences too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great fight. I got Crawford by stoppage, and I've known him since he was a little kid, you know, 12 years old. So to see him now fighting for a title in such a big fight, it's a great experience, great to see.
Last question for me then,
will he stop him? Knockout. This is consistent with Briggs' reputation for bold forecasts. Crawford's confidence appears to stem from his polished boxing abilities and fading atrophy in late rounds against intelligent opponents. Briggs thinks Crawford's versatility and ability to box both ways will be important. According to him, Canelo has displayed fragility when outboxed, which is where Crawford may flourish. He's going to box him. He can fight in two ways. He's going to trick him in the late rounds. Crawford could have something for him. Edgar Berlanga, who faced Canelo in 2024, feels Crawford has what it takes to surprise, but warns that the weight difference could be decisive.
What is boxing? Where you at? Where you at? Come here. Where you at? Let me see.
Knock him down. How do you think this is possible by Crawford style?
He gonna box him. He can fight both ways. He gonna trick him up. You know, one thing Canelo showed is that he can be outboxed. But I think this time in the late rounds, you know.
In a recent interview with Battle Hub TV, the Chosen One was concise and clear about his goal for the battle. When asked for a prediction, Berlanga picked the American boxer. Crawford, in my opinion, has what it takes.
Like in our mentality, like soon as I see this dude, He come in the room, or I come in the room, we start arguing about basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. Like, it's just that, like, you gotta really.
Crawford versus Canelo. There are a lot of rumors that fight might happen.
You know, at the end of the day, they're two great pound-for-pound fighters, and if they feel like, you know, it makes sense and they want to fight each other, stylistically, it's a great fight. But, you know, Canelo, he's a big dude. So I think it'd be hard for anyone to beat him at one.
Although Berlanga was plainly outmatched by Canelo in their 2024 bout, he did not hesitate to support Crawford's ability. He must show his intelligence and explain why he is the uncontested champion in two divisions, according to the New York boxer. However, he was open about what he sees to be the most difficult challenge, which is weight.
Because when he takes a shot from Canelo, one of those uppercuts from Gia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him.
A big increase in weight could make all the difference. It's like me going up to heavyweight. Despite this, Berlanga supports that if he loses, we'll all know he tried to be great. He is pushing himself, and that's all for now. Subscribe to our YouTube page to stay up to date on the latest boxing news, moments, events, and actions. Don't forget to enable alerts so you can be notified when we post high-quality stuff like this. Until the next time, peace out.